Isanado na isa nilang he I ganaret. Ithala I ganaret. Yan amen. Amen amen I say to you. Truly I tell you I am Isa. So speak about Jeremiah O-N-A. And because you know I am O-N-A. O-N-E. Reverse the word. Iyon, ayon, one. Uy, Dilara. This is why I'm not doing this really, women, because all this is about me. Words and numbers. Bible, I am Bible. So, let us speak about Jeremiah 1, 2, 5, and 6. You know? I told you this in the other record that how I formed me in the belly. You know, how I formed me in the belly. I knew thee, and before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee, and Father ordained me as thy are my prophets. Unto the nations I have drought. You know? It's this means that at the time of my GSUS, you really call it GSUS, which is called Suse. It's you know how I make Mary, how I make me. I told you, woman, the world is like you yourselves is like you're like a robot. The body is like a robot to the spirits that is unseen. They can do whatever you want to you. If you have the eyes to see, then you have the ears to hear. Understand this? I told you how I formed me inside of the belly, that it started like a small, it's a small, in your pinky finger, it's like a small blood which is frequent, a small, actually it was a small frequent of a pigeon. You know, a pigeon. You know the color of the pigeon's this, you know, the color of the pigeon, S-H-I-T. Reverse the word S-H-I-T, we call it this. You know? But it was heavenly, so it was fruit from the tree of flesh knowledge. You see, flesh knowledge, women, is like what comes out in the mouth and goes away. You know? So, I told you, when a baby started to form in the belly, it started like a pinky finger. You know, on your pinky finger, there is like a... When you touch your pinky finger into that in your skin, that is how it looks like. You know, that is how I made me. You know, you get that? Your pinky finger, right finger, you touch it into your skin. That is how I made me, like a small jawline. You know, like a small jawline, and then it forms into a white blood, until it touches into the, where I touches the woman abode is on my thigh, you know, on my thigh, just in the bottom of that where your panty or briefs touches, you know. That's where I touches it. And then, when it goes there, it's walk up. It's like an ant. You know, this is what's funny thing to humans that can't see what the spirit does. So it touches slowly and it walks on to, because you are like a tree. It walks slowly to your belly until, in your belly where you, those women that wear low-waist panties, there's a shape of their belly in there, like a moon shape smiling, in the belly. Once it touches this and it goes to the side where the placenta is, that's where it forms as a blood of the earth. A blood of the earth. Once it started forming there, you call it ovary. We call it placenta, ovary. We'll just say ovary because we are talking about human. Because when you say placenta, it means of the worlds. When you say the worlds, it is angels, And then it touches there, and then after a few days, it's go up again and go up and go up and touches the side of your belly. The side of your belly. On the side of your belly, which is on the right side, when you sit, there is like a cut in your belly, right in the middle of your belly. That's where it is, because that's where me and I was That's where me and I was operated, let's say, And then, and then when it touches there, women, it goes in, it sinks in slowly into the ovary of the woman. And then when it touches into where the baby is being molded, I can't see the other thing, because it's, I'll say it this way in tetragramma, mulhar una, meaning in your, I can't, in the ovarian cyst. In the ovarian cyst, it will travel there until it goes on the side. And then, when it goes on the side of where they pierce me, that's where it becomes spirit. Where they pierce me on the side where my birthmark of maple is, It's like a wand, a magic wand in there, And then, let's just say it wand, You call it wand. W-E-N-D. We call it W-N-D, which means also Wednesday and a wand, meaning a cat and also a magical being. Because that's where the spirit form, in the side of your belly, in the right corner, the side of your, it's a circle, it's a big of cup of tea. It's a big of, the size of the cup, the circle of the cup. It's about that big, and then it circles there. And that's where your bulls is. When you see bulls, women, it is like, your bulb, B-U-L-B. That's where it stays there. And then it stays until 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, it will start forming as a blood. And then after that, it will travel right to your side of your body, right on your side, on your body, the same place where your it's like a zipper that opens up there, and then it will come out there. It will come out there as a weak a spirit of a rope, R-O-P. R-O-P. We say it only R-O-P, but in your world, you say it R-O-P-E. So, it will come out there, and then it is being, like the umbilical cord. It is where it comes out spiritually there. And then we will start putting semens into a woman. We will start putting semens into a woman. And it's like becomes a straw that you'll put inside in your, right on the top of your belly button. There's right in the middle of it, which is a middle chakra. That is where it stays there. which is one chakra. In your body, you have 7 chakra. So, I'm in the fourth, always in the middle. I'm in the middle, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. If you count it from the bottom, 1, 2, 3, I'm always on the fourth. If you count on the top, 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm always also on the middle, always on the fourth. Meaning to say, women, the 4 corners of the earth. So that's how you are formed in that, And then, after that, it becomes big like a circle, and then it's go down to the under by the belly button. It will pass at the belly button. It will stay for a second there, and then it will go on the other side. It's like an ant that's walk around. It's and then it goes on the side. It will mold like a pinpoint. It will mold like a pinpoint on the you call vagina. To us it is what you call the on the side of your kidney or ovary. That is where it is planted. Placenta. We call this ovary, which is placenta is on the bottom part. Just the top of the rib there. The bones there. So, I'm talking about spirit realm, women, how it's done, how it's done. It starts there, and then, it will go up, and then it starts as heartbeat. When it's going up, it started with veins, collar, all the blood until it started become human. And then, until it becomes heart, it will start as hollow first, and in human it start as a heart, but in spirit realm it start as white ink hollows, like when you throw a water from your cup onto the floor, and then it will spread like a circle with the rays on the side. It's like this, and then in the world, in the humanity, it becomes HEERT, heart. That is how you were formed. There's many to tell about this, but because I have seen already your worldly chakra, which is makes my it makes me it's sinful, women. It's sinful because it's not it's like making your own human. Ay, dilahara. It's like writing your own pad. You knew not. And this also, when I said that on Jeremiah, and Jeremiah, what do you call it? 6, it says, "Behold, I cannot speak, for I am a child." This about those who comes to me and says, "I'm still young. I should, like this." They're thinking, "I'm still young. Why I'm preaching?" It's like, women, I can preach. I'm not young. It's your thinking that I look young because before Abraham, I am. They think I'm not, I didn't reach 40 yet, so I must sit down and, like this is of your worldly thought, laziness of the world. Because you think they are still child, they should not do anything. Women, I was brought up since I was 8. I wanted to work for my family. I wanted to work for my family. Women? And this is what differences in you, because we are taught, even in where I am now in this earth, in this, in your thing, I am taught to work younger, because when you are young and you are being taught properly, until you grow, you are what you are, until you grow up, and that acceptance also, if what you are in spirit realms. You just get worse in physical when you are not, and was not, there are children that are disrespectful to their parents, I was taught, women, to respect around me. Say not, I am a child, for thou shalt go to all that I shall send thee, and whatsoever I command thee, thou shalt speak. This is what I said to you. It's not about age, women, that you must reach 40 yet. That is wrong. That is wrong teachings you are doing. That you are not 40 yet, because all the prophets here and Moses was 40 years old. No, women. It's stated here. Don't say that you are a child. You must not speak yet. Because, remember, I was 12 when I was preaching. When I started preaching. I was 12 when I started preaching inside of my man. You got it? So, say not, I am a child, for thou shalt go to all that I shall send thee, and whatsoever I command thee, thou shalt speak. You got it? So, I speak, because I am awoken. You shut up, because you have no idea what you're talking about. 40 women, if you are starting speaking at the age of 1 year old, so I, the Lord, the Goddess, much more. For I wasn't created, I have created.